This is Liz with Crafty Devotion. I'm going to show you my circle flowers. This one's made with lace. We're going to be making them with a variety of fabrics. These I'm working on, so I haven't attached any centers to them. I'm showing you a couple of samples that I've come up with. These can be used as bases for other flowers, or they can be used for the main part of a flower, whatever you wish. Each one of these is made with a different textile, a different type of fabric. And I'm going to show you how to make them right in the beginning. Then I will be getting more and more complicated as we go on. Not so much complicated, but I will be using this piece of cardboard. It's 2.5 by 3.5. Let's start with my very first one. I'm going to try and go rapidly so that you can learn. And then if you want to see more, if you want to see how the other different textiles works or how I tweak them, this first fabric I'm using is a piece of a wedding dress. I salvaged a wedding dress and I laundered the pieces, and then I use them in my projects. Wedding dress fabric, you can use all parts of the wedding dress when you do it. So this is all I do. I folded it in half. I wrapped it around loosely, folded in half. This flower, this circle flower, you do not have to cut like the petals. But if you want, you could try it. But it's pretty much will be more like the petal flower I made. This type of a flower, you need a thinner fabric, a flat fabric that can fluff up nicely. So it looks like a bow. If you can get your finger in there, then it'll be easier for you to cut. So there we go. There's one. Here comes the other. And you just go right in there. There's no perfection about the cutting. Actually, when it's not straight, it actually helps it to give it some character. If you want it extremely straight, I suggest you make your circle, use the larger side of the cardboard, and then trim it a lot more till it's perfect the way you want it. I think in shabby chic, it's my opinion that it can be a little messy. Messy makes it look a little beautiful, and it's about the little elegant touches you put to anything you make. So there we go, a little bit of a trim, and let me find a center so you can see the effect with the center. It just pops it right out. You can trim this a little more the way you want, or just leave it like that. Here's another one I did with that same fabric, and I experimented using a textile with it. That I thought it came out very interesting. I will show you another one with a textile. This particular one I think we will make. You see, it's so pretty. It has just this yarn that I put in them. I'll show you that one next, I think. For that one, I wanted to show you the material and how easy I cut it. I fold it in layers, and then I just cut it. And these ones, I'm making them about 2 inches wide. I just guessed right here. I am not doing this exact. So that's how forgiving these flowers are. I want you to see that. It's very crooked there. This side's a little straighter. And here are the edges of the fabric. This piece of fabric was actually used to be a scarf. I bought a scarf, or actually my sister gave me a scarf that she didn't want, and that was brand new, and we were going to throw it away, but instead I decided that I would do something with it. I want to use a piece of the yarn. I thought I cut it, but I didn't, I guess. It looks like this is just a big giant piece of yarn. This is it says ice yarns. And all I do is, it's a really strange yarn. When I crocheted with it, it kind of looks kind of strange, but it kind of has a lot of fabric to it, kind of like the eyelet lace. This time I didn't cut the full enough to go around because I want to do an experiment. The last one I put the yarn in with it and I twisted it along with the entire thing. This time I'm going to do it a little different, so I'm going to show you that. What my idea is, I don't know if it's going to work, but we will see. And I'm bringing you along to my home, and you are experimenting with me, although you don't have any say on what I do. But I actually cut this a little thinner, and what I'm going to do is I decided, what if you just put this also, and then just put it right on top. This is it may work, it may not work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I get myself another piece of string, and I'm going to go wrap right in the center, and you want to get all the strings and the fabric all together. And I'm just kind of fold it in half here. There we go. Okay, silence. Maybe I'll cut the silence off when I post the video. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to see what this looks like. It looks like I caught some of that inside of there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use the scissors to cut the fabric. And this one, I know I chose to use make it a little narrower than I did the other one. I thought the other one was very, very fluffy, and I wanted to see how it will look with less fabric. See if the look is still there, or if I really have to just keep on that much fabric. For right now, oh, I forgot to cut those strings, didn't I? So I'm going to cut the strings also. You don't have to cut the strings, I don't think. I'm doing that, and I'm going to fluff. Boy, I'm doing very poorly on this flower. I keep on missing. So, here we go. Okay. So this flower is extremely messy, so I'm going to clean it up a little. And it looks like it's working. I could have been you can be a little more careful with it than I was. And I think that this little textile is staying on top for the most part. And you can just, if you wish, you can cut some of it off or just leave it all there and shape your flower, trim it to the way you want it to look. Oops. There you go. That looks lovely. That is a very forgiving textile, so something like cheesecloth you can use. The next one I'm going to do is this is a piece of material. It's a stretchy elastic, and I'm not going to make this one because I have one made, but it's made in the same fashion, except I just cut, instead of just one strip, because it's pretty short, it's a remnant, a real piece I have left, I cut two pieces and then just added them on together. Here is this fabric, the blue fabric. This blue fabric is an old dress. It was actually still brand new with the tags on it that I had, and I thought it would look pretty as a flower, and it really does. I'm not sure about the color. I'd probably have to make something like a headband, but it is a beautiful blue color. The next project I want to do is, I do want to try this one. I've never tried this one before. This is a short piece. I did make this one kind of wide. It's probably closer to 3 inches. And I'm going to try it with a piece of textile in there. This textile I put in one of the other flowers, and I thought it looked lovely. And I thought, well, maybe it'll look well with this black since it has black trim. This fabric you see here is actually was a brand new scarf that I found, that I got from my sister. Sometimes we sell retail items. This was there. No one had purchased it, and I said, hey, that'd be a nice cloth, nice flower, I think. So we're going to try it. Let's see. Here we go. Now, as I keep on making videos, I'm going to show you something new, a trick, show you how I cut fabric. There will be different things that I show you in each video. Even though my videos say they are for beginners, you may find that I have thought of something that you haven't before, and I love learning from all of you people on YouTube, and I'd like to share a lot of my tricks that I have found out. Oh, this looks beautiful. That is a beautiful fabric to use for this kind of flower, and I didn't even cut them all yet. There you go. I missed some. But this fabric I will definitely use again. If I find another scarf in our supplies, I'll definitely use that. Or I know I've seen beautiful scarves at the Dollar Tree. I bet if you buy a Dollar Tree scarf and you use it like this, then you can make some beautiful flowers. Now let's look at how the textile looks in there. I'm not sure. I think I do like that. It's just sticking out just a little bit. It is still in between some of the petals, and it gives it some, this one's beautiful. It just gives it like some dangles. Our next video will be another circle flower using thicker fabrics. I will also show you a special gadget that will make this even easier than this one is. Please share on your Facebook pages so I can build subscribers. I'll see you next time. Liz with Crafty Devotion.